Hi, my name is Corin Winers. I'm a wellbeing coach. I help people understand themselves and others better so that they can communicate better and have better, more effective relationships. Connectivity is very important. I find in today's world many people want to relate to one another. They want to feel understood. How many times have you come across a situation where you've heard the term, "that's not what I meant," or people misunderstand you, or they misinterpret you, or you have a difficulty expressing or communicating the way you feel? Well, I pretty much can relate to that. My journey began when I kind of decided that the man I married wasn't the right man for me. My relationship wasn't going anywhere. I wasn't particularly happy in my career either. I was very successful, but I wasn't feeling really connected. Can you relate to that? Well, my journey started by reading many books. I came across an author by the name of Deepak Chopra, Seven Laws of Success. So the Seven Spiritual Laws of Success. I then read another book, Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway by Suzanne Jeffers. Those books tremendously helped me, made me understand a few things. But the book that helped me the most was Emotional Intelligence for Everyone by Stephanie Vermeulen. That really helped me along my journey. I then found I was a much happier person being on my own, discovering who I was, going out, building a new life, but I was still in that career and I wasn't completely happy. And I knew I wasn't put on this earth to do what I was doing. I was driving 800 miles a week. I was successful, but I wasn't happy. So through many, many months of determination to find out what and where I wanted to go, the result is that I knew I wanted to travel, and I knew I didn't want to drive anymore. And the result is I landed up working as a teacher on a cruise liner, teaching passengers computer classes, which I thoroughly enjoyed. I didn't earn a lot of money, it was on commission basis only, but I really enjoyed it. It was the most steep learning curve I'd ever experienced in my life. I went all around the world. I kind of took a 2-year gap year. After 18 months of doing that, I joined the private yacht industry, and I did various things there with massage, because I qualified as a massage therapist in 2004. Now along that journey, my sister-in-law joined me to do the course, but we were totally different kinds of people. At that point I started really indulging in the world of holistic, what some people would call the voodoo land. So when I qualified from that, I went on to do my hot stone massage course, and one of the things I used to do was take my hot stones and put them under a tree when the full moon was out so they could recharge. And of course my sister-in-law, my brother and my nephew at that point thought I was pretty mad. Anyway, the result has been, through all the work I've done and the way I've changed, everyone's been kind of inspired and curious. And I'm pleased to say that my sister-in-law is one of those people now who have more crystals in her house today, and she even talks to parking fairies when you go shopping with her. So that kind of shows you how, people can transform, they can change. I remember when I started my sales career in 1999, I used to have to go to the call box to phone the office and find out information. Then the mobile phone brick came out. 10 years later, I found myself teaching on a cruise liner in all things digital. The way we did business then, the way we do business now is very, very different. And a lot of it has to do with change, and many people are uncomfortable with change, or they don't really know how to deal with change. And I'm quite comfortable with change, and what my journey and mission is to really help people deal with change, accept change, and how to manage change in a positive way that doesn't have to be frightening and scary. So the solution for all this is that I've kind of decided to come back from my journey and do what I'm passionate about, and that is share what I've learned and how I've grown with other people so I can help other people, because that's what I love doing. So I started a blog and I've got a website. I've also joined or got very interested in something called the IMA language, which is different colours of personality, just to help you understand yourself a little bit better. So if you go to my blog at exploreyourjourney.blogspot.com, you can read the first 5 ways to explore your unique journey. At the bottom of that you will find a link to the IMA questionnaire, which is free, and you can find out what colour you are. Thank you very much for listening to me.